Hello, I'm an eBay reseller and I have a confession to make. Today I ate McDonald's and it was disgusting. I don't know why I did it. I promise I will try to never do it again. Thank you for listening. It was so gross. I usually don't eat McDonald's. If I do eat McDonald's, it's like I'm traveling and it's the only thing there and I'm starving. I'd rather eat gas station food than most fast food places. Anyways, we're not here to discuss fast food. We are here to discuss eBay and selling fast. Yeah, I guess that makes sense a little bit. Um, so what is going on? Well, let's look. We sold 5 on Tuesday. We sold 8 yesterday, and we've sold 4 today. And I apologize; it's been a few days. Just been busy with work, just doing a bunch of stuff, cleaning some stuff up, changing some listings, ending some listings, pulling those ended listings. I got rid of about 200 items, and it was complete junk. I know I still have some junk in there. I did it over the course of 2 days, so it wasn't that big of a hit. I mean, it was a little bit of a hit on eBay, but um, yeah, we're just chugging along with this first store, getting rid of the crap, and moving it, getting the new in. Um, so that's the first store. You can see everything's red. We're down with everything, and not down in a cool way. Um, Now let's go to second store, numero dos. Everything's green. Oh, except for promoted impressions because we're not promoting anymore. And so you can see the traffic is kind of done a little doo-doo-doo. We sold 2 yesterday. We've sold 1 today. Um, and the great thing is the items are selling quickly. Like the items that I sold, I shouldn't say all of them. They are selling pretty quick, but um, how do I want to say this? It's probably 50-50 that when I list an item, it's going to sell. Because the 2 items I sold yesterday, I had just listed yesterday. So that's good to see. It's good to list an item and then it sells right away, right? That tells you you're doing things right, buying good items, so on and so forth. And so I think, no, we didn't. I thought maybe that was our highest traffic day. I think this is our highest traffic day, February 23rd, 5185. But we did 4727 yesterday. Um, what are we at today? 1774. Page views, yeah, they were up a little bit. And then sold, of course. Oh, what is this? Oh, we sold a promoted listing because it hadn't been 30 days, they're saying. Like, how would you even dispute that on eBay? How would you dispute? No, 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 they didn't click on my listing within the last 30 days. There's no way you can even dispute that. So they could just charge you. And because see, the last time I had promoted on was February 13th. So it's almost been a month. Anyways, um, yeah, so the second store is doing good. Now, I had someone ask me, like, just say, why are you starting a second store? You don't even know what you're doing in your first store. Why would you go and start a second one? You can't handle 2 stores. It's too hard. And I think they missed. I think maybe they had only watched a couple videos or something. Because if you watch what I'm doing and been doing, you kind of understand what the whole point of starting the second store and the challenges that I'm facing. So, in case you don't know, um, I had something happen with my traffic. I lost 66% of my sales and traffic over the period of about a month and a half. Um, I also made some bad purchases last year, bulk purchases, and I just thought everything sold. And then I started to realize everything doesn't sell. Middle of last year, oh, excuse me, I'd say around June of last year, I really started to learn about what sell-through rate was, how to calculate it, um, and it just increased my knowledge so much that it was very eye-opening. And I saw that my first store was screwed. And I learned more and more that, like, I could be putting great items into my first store, the best items you can think of, and my store is still going to be suppressed. Those bad listings are pulling my store down. And so you say, well, why don't you just take all those bad listings down? Well, that's a good point, but at the same time, I want to get something back for them. I could do a garage sale, but you're not going to get the same amount as you would get on eBay. I could probably get maybe $10 for most of them on eBay. Garage sale, I could get 2 to 5, if I'm lucky, 5. So there's that. Now the super crappy stuff, yeah, I agree. It needs to go bye-bye. And geez, and as we go through and I update, change titles and update my old listings, if something has, armpit stains or rips or whatever, it's going bye-bye, right? I'm not going to hold on to it. It'll go to the donate pile and I'll get my 20% off coupon at Goodwill. Now, we don't know how long it's going to take the first store to turn around. Okay. So we knew the right items to buy. We finally had learned, right? So we said, maybe we should start a second store. Like we'd been thinking about that for probably 6 months, me and my business partner. And again, he works full time, lives 7 hours away. He doesn't have much time to help me with eBay. He just does what he can when he can. He's actually doing our taxes right now. Um, that's the thing he's finishing up. So it's nice to have him to just bounce off ideas off of and help me with, different things. Anyways, so we'd been talking about it and we decided, okay, let's start a second store. So we did that at the beginning of January. It was like January 13th or whatever. And I need to drink some water. I am, and so with the comment, right? Why would you open a second store? You don't even know what you're doing in your first store. Okay. Yes, I made some mistakes. I know brands that have high sell through rate now. And I know if I list them, they will sell within 90 days. Okay. I don't want to put them into my first store for the reasons I just explained. It's kind of like a black hole until I can get it turned around and get a fair amount of the cheap stuff sold. Because I have really good items in there and they're not selling and they're not getting views. Because eBay algorithm thinks this is a slow store, low priced items. Excuse me, it's not going to give it a ton of traffic. Okay. That's not some conspiracy theory. It's proven. So we open up the second store to list good items, make sure these good items would sell. We're like, yeah, we can do this. Um, and we'll just slowly build that up. And then when the first store is ready, we'll start putting, we're already putting better items in the first store, but not as good as items that we're putting in the second store. So his thing was, you don't know what you're doing. Why would you open a second store? Well, we do know what we're doing. And the processes of running the store, no problem. I can do them extremely efficiently. It takes no time at all to list 5 items on eBay and do shipping. I mean, it's like maybe an hour a day if I'm just kind of do maybe. That's like probably even too slow. 45 minutes is probably going super slow. So it's no time at all. It's not the processes that are holding me back. It was the knowledge because there was a lot to learn about eBay. And I said, because this is how my brain works, I want to do things as fast, as efficiently as possible. And I thought everything sold on eBay. So I wasn't worried about researching items. So I got all my processes down. And when I moved here and having the big basement, I finalized them and improved them again. Then we went to flat lay. And it's like now, I don't want to say there's not room for improvement because there probably is, but we're so efficient, that's not even an issue. It's just purely, can I get the right items and can I put them in the store and get them sold to get that money back? Do I know the right items? Do I know how to price them? The answer to those questions is yes. I've finally learned. I know what items I can get. Right here, I have 6 bags. I just came back from Goodwill. One of the things I'm doing is I'm going thrifting almost every day per week, and I may start going thrifting every day per week because, again, going back to my processes, I mean, I'm done with everything by noon. And that's not even kicking butt. That's just kind of, yeah. So Noon, I go to the post office. Then I go to the thrift. I just got back. I was at the thrift for probably 2 hours because I go through. Took me 2 hours, not because I'm slow. Took me 2 hours because I went through so much stuff. And then when I have an item I don't know, I don't look it up right then. I just hang it on the handle of the cart. At the end, I look everything up that I don't know. And that teaches me new brands and tells me, hey, is this item worth it? Out of all the new brands I learned, I think there was only 2 items that I kept out of 12 maybe new brands. But it's good because now next time, hopefully I'll remember that brand and go, no, just pass on it, right? I mean, that's how you learn. So I've got a lot of good items. When I went to Goodwill today, I literally was looking, I was like, I don't need a lot. 10, 15 items is great because I know I'm going to be coming back again this week. And I have, this is both stores right here. Well, you can't even see it. I can look in the camera. I got a stack of 25 items, let's say 15 for store one, 10 for store two. And then I have some more hanging up on my Z-Rack. But I, thank you, eBay. I I found some of the most amazing things I've ever found. Like this was probably the best thrift haul I've ever had. Um, I don't know why, but it was. The racks were full too. And so I think they had just stocked everything. And there was actually a couple racks out. And the first thing I did was hit those racks, little Z racks they had sitting out. And I found a couple items on the first one. But I mean, like take for instance, this is heavy. Okay. Now this is going to take a little bit to clean. It's got dog hair all over it on the insides of the pockets. So not too big of a deal. But obviously, oh, these are the pants. And they're missing the snap. But I'll tell you, these are Carhartt, or I mean Cabela's. This is Cabela's, and they are thick. Okay, that is freaking heavy, man. Well, look what I found first. First, I found the jacket. Then later on, I'm going through and I find the pants. I don't know how much this set is going to be, but it's freaking thick, man, because it's heavy. Um, I found some really good jeans. I found a brand new pair of hold on, let me show you. Are these yeah. A brand new pair of Cabela's, and here's the tag, hip waders. How much do you think these are? I don't know. These neoprene, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Um, I found some really good flannels, some really thick Carhartt canvas shirts. Um, there was something else I wanted to show you guys. I found two Columbia jackets, women's Columbia jackets with the liners in them. Um, I was gonna show you something else. Sorry, I don't have it ready. Nice Columbia ski pants for women. This is Real Tree. Oh, so this is not double RL, by the way. I think we've had this discussion. Ralph Lauren. Is that in there? Yeah. It's the cheap line of Ralph Lauren. But this is the reason I bought it. First thing, guys, I saw the brand, but I saw dry clean oil, which tells me, okay, it's going to be leather or something, right? What the hell? Um, Oh, I was gonna look at the tag to remember. Where's the damn tag? Um, it has wool. Yeah, and it's rain repellent. So, and it's hooded. Anyways, it's worth more than I paid for it, I tell you that. Here's one of the Columbias. Just, it's got the, or no, this is the other jacket. This is the men's. So, look at this. It's an Omni Heat. It's a newer style jacket. Like this thing is almost brand new, and it was $6 or $8. Sorry, I just bought an Omni Heat when we moved here at an outlet store for $100. Crazy, huh? So the other one, oh, this is a Columbia raincoat, men's. Just lots of great stuff. Like I said, jeans and flannels and button ups and pearl snaps and um, I found. Did I find a brush popper? I think I found a brush popper. I don't even remember. I was just so amazed. And I only went there for maybe 10, 15 items. I don't know how many items I walked out with. I got the receipt right here. Lady was super nice that helped me. Um, couldn't have been a nicer person. And she's like, "Hey, have you done your tax exempt form?" I'm like, "No, I've been meaning to do it, but I did it back home. I haven't done it here." So she gave me the application. So if you don't know, since you're a reseller, and this goes for a lot of businesses, if you're buying something and you're going to resell it, you're tax exempt. So I'm going to tell you. So here's my receipt. So if I was already tax exempt, I would have saved $16.25, and my purchase was almost, well, it depends on the tax rate in your state, so it doesn't matter. But it's good to do. It's easy to do with Goodwill. You can literally go in there and ask them. Most will know. If they don't know, you can ask a manager. Ask to speak to a manager. The way I had to do it before was actually call corporate and go through corporate and what did I do? I filled something out and whatever. But they need your tax ID number. They just need certain things. So it's not hard to do, but it saves you money. Think about it. Every time you buy some, it's saving you another, I don't know, even if it's 5%, your tax rate is 5%, saving you 5%. So that's good. Help bring the cost of goods down. So that's all I got today. I'm super excited about all this stuff. I'm going to go through it. I got to sort it out. Some of it does need to be, um, uh, I don't know what I was going to say. It's also got some really cool cuffs on this Columbia coat. So that's nice. So yeah, I'll have to go through it and wash it and do my thing. But got some good stuff, some real good stuff, which was good. So now we just got to get it listed and get it sold. I got to tally up, how many I had. I did my donation, so I got 20% off of everything. So that was good. She told me, I don't remember how much she told me I saved, but it was a fair amount. So anyways, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and we will see you next time. Take care.